Bro, I didn't ask any further questions. Once I heard that I was in that, I was like, I don't want to know if I've got pieces missing. I'm just going to go through life.
Okay, Willie Wonka, my house.
Come with me.
No drop of chocolate in the whole fucking place, man.
That's how you show loyalism as a Spice Boy. You know, you get the wet look gel, you get the red, white, and blue, planet free. You're about to get some of that fucking good Protestant buzz.
I was like, can I go on my break now? Be fucking working here all day.
Too much fire in the cast.
Fire in the cast, bro. Is there a guy set himself on fire?
Good.
Yeah.
So
You posting up for a third?
yeah. I took that out of the classic line.
I got any buns in my teeth?
Nah, no traces.
Sweet.
What'd you go for out of the bun collection? Oh, the coconut?
A little bit of this. No, I didn't touch coconut.
No.
Had a minty slice. And a fucking Rice Krispie bun.
Nice.
So there you have it.
It's hard to be a tray big for it.
True.
Oh, fuck, I wrote me fast. Forgot about it.
Oh.
Oh, but it was worth it.
Weight loss for real.
I know.
Yeah.
Had salted caramel brownie. It's got a grip on me.
Yeah. What a way to fuck up your fasting window.
Salted caramel brownie? First thing in the morning?
Yeah. It's not like going, oh man, I had my eggs and avocado 15 minutes early today. You're like, oh shit. 2 tray bakes by accident.
Well, this is the thing. You haven't eaten one day, and it means you can't eat, you're a bit lax about the whole thing.
Me and you should have an eating window.
Yeah.
A physical eating window. You just wait there until someone's ready to feed you. There you go. We couple of biscuits.
That's what my mom's like.
Keep the tray bake stuff in. We're back.
Greeting.
I feel like I want that louder, Amir. We're back to Bomb Squad podcast with myself. Episode 49.
Yeah.
Suck me through a table. Suck me through a table. Get me on a milking table. Suck me. Multiple squirts.
The milking table.
The boys are faded off the tray bakes. Anyway, let me tell you something. This is Monday, and we will have, well, depends when you're listening to this, we will have launched the tour, okay? And the tour is on pre-sale on Patreon on Tuesday the 5th. Okay, so if you're listening to this on Monday, get on that Patreon and you can get yourself tickets to the following places. 11th of April. DERRY, the Millennium Forum. Friday the 27th, the Waterfront Hall, sold out, too late, suckers. Eat my ass, suck me through a table again. Glory, hold my balls. 30th of April, Edinburgh. Monkey Barrel Comedy. They specifically say comedy after it, as if you'd get confused.
Yeah.
Is this a wrong Monkey Barrel? Am I at Monkey Barrel Tiles in fucking Fife? Suck my dick. May the 1st. You'll be glad to hear this, guys. Glasgow. The amount of messages we get about Glasgow, if that's not sold out immediately, you can fucking glory hole my anus. Lick my anus through a glory hole.
What are we doing there?
Glee.
Yeah.
Glasgow Glee. Hopefully it sells out really quick, and I'm like, I fucking told you I should have done the hydro. You can't. 10th of May, Dublin, Liberty Hall Theatre. And then, wait to hear this. 16th of May, London. Ludicrous schedule. Don't know who put it together. 16th, we're in London. And then Friday 17th, Liverpool. And then Saturday 18th, Manchester. Why do I feel like that's wrong? Is that wrong?
That's correct.
That's correct.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, worst touring schedule of all time. Give us a shout if you got a helicopter on the mainland. Because the boys, and with a trailer on it for a load of pelly cases.
Yeah.
The boys need to get about. But that's it. That's the Bomb Squad Pod Tour 2024.
Also, if anyone has an empty shop in Glasgow.
Oh yeah, if you live in Glasgow and you've got a shop set up to sell clothes in a pop-up scenario, it's a meet and greet. I don't fuck you in a changing room. And I'll just stand there going,
I won't do that.
I'll just be standing there going, must be nice.
I don't do that.
But you don't see them, you just pop your knob through the curtain.
Yeah, but there's splinters and stuff.
Huh?
There'll be splinters and all.
Splinters?
Aye.
Splinters?
Aye, splinters.
That is very Scottish, so he said that. Fucking splinters on me dick. Anyway, here we are. We're recording. Anything else? If you want early access to those tickets, my guys, get on to patreon.com/bombsquadpod. You can get first dibs on those tickets on the Tuesday, and then they'll be, they out publicly on the Wednesday? It must be then.
Get in there.
Get in there and sign up to the Patreon also, because this is the 49th podcast. We're the 49ers today.
Yeah, 49 episodes.
San Francisco 49ers. And yeah, you'll get 49 bonus episodes up there.
49 hours.
Leave your job. Just sit there all day, fucking pulling the front of yourself.
Turn the lights off.
Mm-hmm.
Get into it.
Get into it. That's it. I wish I had an intro track now. I do.
It goes so well together.
It does.
The no surrender and the X-Files.
I am the Rick Rubin of sound effects. Dickie Rubin. Dickie Rubin, make you a chin, no sweat.
How you been, bro?
Be great if you watch all those documentaries and Rick Rubin just, because he'd be like, play the music, and he lies down and just takes his ball bag out. Just enjoys it.
Yeah.
But it'd be class if he was more into it.
Yeah.
Like he's in the studio with System of a Down, like, wake up.
Has he done System of a Down stuff?
Huh?
Has he done System of a Down stuff?
Yeah, sure. There's that bullshit story where he's like, we were writing the song Chop Suey, and we had a little bridge in the middle, needed some lyrics, and Serge Tankankian, or whatever his name is,
That's right.
simply reached into a bookcase full of books, and the first book he took out had the lyrics perfectly written on the random page.
Which was...
Not fucking like, why have you forsaken me?
Yeah. Why have you forsaken me?
He's just reading that out of a fucking, kid's book.
Yeah.
Why have you forsaken me? Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Fun fact, one of the first ever CDs I ever bought was System of a Down. It had violent pornography on it. Remember that song?
The best kind.
Everybody fucks.
Yeah.
Everybody sucks.
That's a good cover band for you. Just System of a Down. System of a County Down. Culture covers. Everybody fuck 'em. Nah, why have you forsaken me? In your fucking arms, shaking me, you bastard. Wake up. Grab a log of porridge and
Wake up! Make sure the fucking bills are cut.
2 cups of tea and a wank. Hop up in the car and go to work.
Why'd you leave the bag in the mug? You want it to? Why'd you leave the kids up on the table? Is that one of the ones?
Keys, probably.
Oh, keys. Why'd you leave the wins in the breakfast bar? You want it to? Fuck them.
Fuck 'em, man. I get a lot of this spam on the old internet there because I'm a Dana, I'll send more in the odd little, bit of parent spam, like,
This is so awesome.
all the way right. It's like, it's all like, a photo of a, like a homeless person, and it says me looking after my own children between 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. It's just like an actual crackhead person.
How long do you think it'll be till you slide into because my WhatsApp group chat, my family one, is just like my sisters and brothers sending in memes. But like the most basic memes you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Where it's like, what do you call it? One where it's like the Lord of the Rings guy. And it's like when you arrive into work 5 minutes late and the boss is shouting at you. What is it? Is it has begun? Is that what the meme is? Something like that anyway. But yeah.
Yeah, so
You'll not lose your meme game though, is what I'm trying to say.
I'll not lose my meme
No,
game.
you'll not lose your meme
No,
game.
I do pick and shoot, but what I'm saying is that, the computer, the algorithm gods keep offering me up parent banter, and there was this page called Children Getting Mildly Hurt.
That's great.
Just doing wee accidents or whatever.
Yeah, it's my
But,
favorite.
what I will say, it doesn't look that mild.
Yeah.
Like there was a guy, obviously, of course, this is a fella, but he like come back in from the kitchen, and there's like a wee baby on top, or like a toddler has got his wee trike thing up on top of the coffee table, and he's like, "Oh, what are you doing up there?" And of course, the kid's gonna like rock back and forward till the back wheels drop off, and they drop off, and he falls onto his back and like bangs his head in the radiator, and he goes, I told, and he sounds like a black guy as well. I went very Kanye there. But he's like, what do you think was going to happen? So he's just basically
So
like,
he doesn't even like
no, he's not.
rush to his ear.
No, he's basically going like, you'll not do it twice.
You stupid.
Yeah, he just lets him roll off. Bonk. And he's like, what'd you do that for?
That's not mild.
Oh no.
Trike off a fucking table? That's a lot. Like,
Yeah, you fall on anything, die.
yeah. This is
But
early
he's
concussion.
just like letting it happen to be like, take your fucking bike.
Yeah.
And children will take their bike back up there, like,
Oh yeah.
once the dust settles.
Yeah, my nephew has a thing of like in the sofas in our kitchen, like sitting on the arm, getting up, then going for like a swanton bomb.
Yeah,
Highly dangerous. We have to leap into action every time he goes to do it.
yeah, yeah.
But he's having a great time.
Yeah, he's going through a phase now of grabbing Maureen's family dog quite violently. The babies don't know the body language of a dog.
Yeah.
So he'd be like, oh, it's funny to put your hand out and the dog licks your hand. And then he'd be like, oh, but I've learned that if you kind of just jam your hand in its mouth, it'll just go like this. And then he's just like,
Yeah.
and you're like, bro, absolutely playing with fire.
Yeah, Bonnie would never turn though.
No, she wouldn't, but she does. When the dog gives the alpha caregiver
Yeah.
the look, like, hey, sort this out.
You want to find out?
Yeah, sort this out. I can bite this fucking child's face off. Right?
No, Bonnie would never take a turn. I have seen videos though before of like, children doing that to like pit bulls.
Yeah.
Where they just go up and they see the nose and they just grab
Yeah.
the nose.
Yeah.
And the pit bull will fuck them up like.
Yeah, but a lot of them are big. They do that. The dog always does the look of like, you gotta sort this motherfucker out before I have to,
Yeah.
please. Can you do that, please? And all the dog trainers, those TikTok ones where they've got to be green screen and they appear in the video.
Yeah.
This is not good behavior. The dog doesn't like it. It tolerates it. Do you want a dead toddler? The dog will kill the toddler.
Yeah. That's a weird job too, like puppy trainer. Like having to, you're essentially like an animal whisperer at that point. You gotta teach the dog how to act in society.
Bro, was I talking about dogs on the last podcast?
I don't think so.
Open up that chest.
These cane Corso. I went down a bit of a wormhole on TikTok.
A cane Corso?
Cane Corso, is that what it's called? This fucking hellhound, like giant black, like fucking just what you'd see in your nightmares if you were.
Cane is in the wrestler? Or
Yeah,
cane Corso?
it'll fix itself. But these things have.
Jesus, sir. You know what's fucked up is whenever I see it, the first thing I think of is that painting of dog playing poker.
Yeah,
That's definitely one of the dogs. Like,
yeah. Well, you're gambling with your life, huh? But these motherfuckers,
sir.
like it's bred. Like dogs have been bred for years, like working dogs or whatever. Like Bonnie is a sheepdog.
Yeah.
She wants you to throw a stick, but she's awful at fetch. She won't bring it back. She wants to throw the stick, collect it, and she collects fucking 12 sticks in an area.
Yeah.
That's her sheep.
Yeah.
That's what she should be doing. She should be, gathering up things
Stick collecting.
in an area.
Yeah.
But these things are obviously like protection dogs. So people are having the dog and then like having a baby, and then the dog is like so protective of the baby that the owner like walks through the kitchen. The dog's like, ugh.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, what scenario have I got myself into here?
Yeah, I've got a hellhound.
The dog's protecting my own baby,
Yeah.
and I can't go near the baby, or the fucking
The dog just has to raise it at that point.
yeah. Breastfeeding it. Man.
Yeah.
How terrifying is that?
Looks like a fucking statue.
Oh yeah, you'd shit all over yourself.
Balls in it too.
But then there was another one. I seen this woman. She was like, she had a bloodhound, which are obviously like aggressive in their own ways. Yep, go ahead on the cock. But this girl was like, this is an 8-week-old bloodhound, and she had a wee, like a wee blue dish for it to eat out of, and she anytime she went near it, and it had like a big dog bark, but it was like, it was only 8 weeks old, and
Yeah.
she's like, oh, I'm basically having to beat this behavior out of this motherfucker,
Yeah.
because I can't grow up like that.
Big dog growls will make me shit myself.
What do they call it? Resource guarding? Anytime, like people have had like staffies and there'd be a baby there, and the person goes to, like tend to their own baby, and the staffie's like putting its hands on it, like, which isn't good either.
Yeah.
So this girl was like, go ahead, I'm gonna put my hand near your dinner, and then just fucking, I'll take your dinner if I want, you dick.
Yeah, maybe just get a goldfish or something like that.
Just get a normal dog. We have all these fucking lunatic dogs.
Yeah. The sausage dog is big in at the minute. I have a few
they're
friends
fucking-
with various amount of sausage dogs.
They need your throat out too.
Well, no, you just stand on its spine. A bit comfy,
Yeah, like a skateboard.
because there's a big long aisle back in it. You drive the size 13 through that. It's the way and saved.
It's ideal to kick, really.
A sausage dog?
Yeah, it's got
you
that,
can scoop it up.
Yeah, you can flick it up and volley it out the door.
Yeah, if I was gonna be attacked by a dog, you know, Sauce's dog would definitely be in the top 3, like, you know. And I've been there.
You been in a dog attack?
Well, yeah, I've had my arm off.
Ah, he's got a big hole in his arm.
You know?
Yeah.
Big old stray Alsatian just came right for me. Thank God I can't remember it.
Yeah.
Then I asked my ma, I was like, why the fuck do all the children in school have, like, you know, both their forearms and half mine's off? She could have said anything. Like, she could have went for a birthmark or whatever. She was like, she went on like vividly.
A vicious rogue dog.
You were viciously
you.
attacked by a dog. We thought you were dead. Honest to God, it's a wonder you're still alive.
Did they do anything to that?
It's all skin graft.
It is a skin graft?
Pure skin graft.
Holy
like, if I touch it, it's weird and I can't feel anything. But it's soft, like.
Let me touch it. Because it's one of them things, like, no one's ever gone, Jesus Christ, what's cracked with McCann's arm? It is silken too. Where'd they graft it from?
Up.
Where'd they did you ever fold that thing in half? Did you ever fold that graft in half?
I don't have the forearm mass for it, unfortunately.
Where'd they take the graft from?
Fuck knows. Maybe my ass. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Surely there's a patch missing somewhere else.
What?
That's what a skin graft is.
Oh, well, like, I have a dimply hole, like, but I don't know where the fuck it came from.
I bet your ass so big, like in the lower hemisphere of your ass, that you'd never see. There's like a fucking...
Yeah. Even as a baby, I had a bunda, like, you know, so they probably just cut half the cake and then slapped it on.
Show me your ass. Have you got a fucking... It's just like a bit the size of an iPhone out of your ass. It couldn't have been a skin graft. If you don't know where they took a skin graft from.
I didn't ask any further questions. Once I heard that I was in that, I was like, I don't want to know if I've got pieces missing. I'm just going to go through life. I learned to never ask my mom anything that concerns me, you know, because it makes it 10 times worse.
Yeah, but... that is the most Aaron McCann thing I've ever heard.
What, I don't know where it's missing pieces?
Yeah, they done a skin graft and they're like, where'd they take the skin from? You're like, I have no idea.
Could have been off my dick.
Yeah, it was a skin graft on foreskin. Get myself a new forearm around here. Foreskin to forearm. Perfect. Christ the night. That's so funny. Like, it'd be so funny if there's just a square out of your back and you didn't even know about it.
We should do a Patreon special where we find the missing piece.
Welcome back to Find the Graft. You've got 10 seconds to win a £100 prize. Find the missing bit of skin on it.
That is a Japanese game show. Wouldn't happen.
What is the graft? Unless they took, can you skin graft from like a donor, like a dead body?
I don't know.
Does it affect?
What does it feel like?
What?
In your opinion, like as a first-time toucher?
Soft, very soft.
Where would this came from?
It's as soft as a baby's ass.
It's as soft as a baby's ass. So baby's ass once cut doesn't age. I have eternal baby hole on my forearm.
I don't know if I ever had an ass as soft as a baby's ass.
Yeah.
I had a 2-year-old body, trucker's anus.
Yeah, you came out of the womb with ass hair.
You do get hairy babies.
Really?
Some people have, their baby's just like overly hairy for the first couple of weeks till it sort of falls off.
I've never seen a hairy baby.
People get
hairy babies.
People give birth to babies like full back hair.
What?
Yeah. It kind of goes away after. It kind of goes away after a minute. Hairy back. There's one with a beard.
Sorry.
Tell me, baby. Yeah, no, man.
No, it's not. Someone's not on there.
Look at the arm, like.
So that's got more hair than me.
Yeah.
On its arm.
Oh, you'd have fun with that. You'd be shaving names into it, no? Shaving the
baby.
Do you ever get any design shaved into your hair?
That's not right. God didn't make that. What do you call it?
Like a Nike tick or something?
No, never.
Boys around my way, big into the Nike ticks.
The boys used to be into the speed lanes. I think the speed lanes came back actually.
The cat scratches is our boy Brandon called them the other day.
Yeah, the cat scratch is big in. I never got any of that
The
stuff.
boys around our way getting, like Adidas stripes and all.
I did do the the hair dye. Like it was like a gel you put in your hair. Non-uniform dye, came in half blue head. Looking like a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh character.
Driven Sin returns.
The boys in the school, 12th of July. It was a big party to have the red, white and blue hair gel.
In school?
No, like on the 12th of July.
What a hardcore loyalist school that is.
Yeah. That's how you show loyalism as a Spice Boy. You get the wet look gel, you get the red, white and blue, Planet Fruit. You're about to get some of that fucking good Protestant buzz. Good old home country cook Protestant buzz.
That WKD pissy puss. I saw a fat bitch one time. There was like bands. There was bands walking past our house as they did every fart's end.
Yeah.
Where I grew up, and yeah, there was a big fat bitch just squatted down in the hedges in front of the house. Just unleashed the fucking screen wash. Oh. That blue WKD all day flying out of it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Looks like Powerade.
yeah, grim. So grim, like.
Ladies' passion is like, I hate to,
Yeah, don't lower the tone on this podcast, man. Keep it clean.
It is. Like, I saw a video the other day. Someone was like, all right, that's it. I'm moving out of New York. And it was just this woman who was clearly not well, medically not well. And she just pulled them grey sweatpants down and pissed on the train and the flow out of this cutty. Like, to the point where, see if you want to have like a carriageway to yourself, just drop the cacks and pish. Everybody got up and laughed at the one time. They just kind of do get, they just come in and they're free to do whatever they want, like,
That is a tactic. I've seen that the passive aggressive argument where like a girl starts to read the paper and the guy beside her's like,
Yeah.
"You're in my space."
Have you ever had a duel on an airplane? Like where the person in front of you is getting a bit too cozy with that fucking...
Well, I told you on the flight to Austin, the time we went, was delightful, and then the flight on the way back, way shitter plane, way less room. And the girl behind me was fucking, like you're like, it's touchscreen, just touch it. And she's like,
Oh, what's she doing? Oh, on the
screen, on the TV.
Yeah.
But obviously you just bop it with your
You
finger.
said it we tap.
She's like, nah, not quick enough. And I wouldn't ever be like this, but it was at the point where it was like, I've had enough of this after 7 hours.
What'd you do?
Turned around, looked at her. She had one eye completely out here. And I went, I'll leave it.
Yeah.
She was like fucking, she's like Steve Buscemi and fucking, what film is that, Mr. Deeds?
Oh, yeah.
Like imagine, like for 1 second, look at me. Imagine this side was going straight, the other one. And this one was still here.
Yeah. She was watching your movie. She was watching whatever you picked. You want to do Fast and Furious 2?
Play them both, play Tokyo Drift at the same time. And I was Tokyo drifting away.
She got the multiple tab eyes.
She had them chameleon eyes. Reviewing movies.
It is so funny though to like get worked up.
Yeah, and turn around
and be like, oh fuck, shit.
Yeah, there's something wrong with it. I was on the verge of just going, just fucking tap it. And then I just went, I took a look at her and she's like, and she was German or something as well, like so.
What would you have said if both her eyes were functional?
I probably would have been nice about it. I would have been like, just touch it, man. You don't need to be fucking.
That's mansplaining. You've been in big trouble.
Listen, you stupid old bitch. It's touch screen, not slap screen. Right? You know what I mean?
Nearly swabbing order.
There's a video I seen the other day, and it was this wee kid like turns around to his mum, and he had the sort of stray eye going out the side.
Yeah.
And the ma goes to she was like, use both your eyes, and it just straightened up. And then someone wrote, he's got those manual eyes.
Yeah, she's like, there's nothing wrong with it, just lazy as fuck.
Come on, snap into it. They both straighten up.
Oh fuck!
I tell you what I did see one time was a guy had a squint in his eyes, which the guy in the, what do you call the glasses shop up,
Specsavers?
aye, they were like, you have a squint, you have a slight squint, and I was like, that explains a lot. Well, I can't see road signs. But I seen someone who had squint surgery, and they put it up on their fucking on their stories now. So they're getting their squint like corrected, and they basically do just pull your eye out and tie it again and stuck it back in. Grotesque.
Ah, bro.
Rough.
Yeah, you get the eye taken out.
I just deal with a squint.
Yeah, I'm not taking, the eyeballs aren't leaving. Like.
Gonna get in the headlights realigned.
Yeah.
It was brutal. Like, it was fucking brutal.
I went for an eye test last year and perfect.
Do you?
The wee mini games and all were great. You know?
Do you go like a child's opticians?
Nah, I went to
Many ducks do you see?
support local, you know. Fuck Big Corp, Specsavers. I went to wee locally owned opticians. Lady was lovely. We played like 8 wee games. And I got a lolly. There was no lie. I was being facetious. But it is embarrassing. Like, I've never been in a scenario. Have I been in a scenario whereby someone is acting up in public and you have to say something? I had way too much anxiety for that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do it. My favorite that I've ever seen, I think I've definitely told this on here, but it's worth another mention. Whenever we went to the cinema and there was a couple of rowdy youths that were, you know, they were throwing popcorn.
Yeah.
They were like playing memes, you know, all this here kind of stuff. During the film, it's not on. And I'm too much of a cuck to go up and say anything or do anything about it.
Yeah.
There was one solo Omniplex traveller by himself. This man from Scotland, who immediately got up at the seat, stomped down the fucking steps of the screening, went to the front desk. I was excited. I was like, I want to see, you know,
So you
him
followed
unleash this. I followed him. I did need a pish, but it was like half capacity.
Shocker.
So I was like, I might as well go for my pish now. There's no better time. And I go down to the toilets and I watch him go to the reception desk. There's nobody there because I guess all the films are currently playing. And he just walks up to the counter and he goes, hello, hello, give it 2 hellos, right? And then just goes, does Nick work here? It was one of Watch Mojo's top 10 Omniplex moments. It was fantastic.
I love that. Still had, you know, as if he's going to go down to the fucking desk and they're going to send out another 17-year-old.
Yeah.
You know, he's going to be like, you hear me crying, please?
Yeah.
I love that though.
We never did that.
I'm pretty easygoing. Like it'd take a lot for me to act up.
Yeah.
Or even like, you know, food and stuff. People are very like, excuse me, this is fucking.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
It takes a lot for. I'll just quietly not eat there ever again.
I have a sister-in-law that does that, and I just get out of this family.
There are certain people I'll meet up with, you know, or go for lunch with, and you're embarrassed to be with them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
My sister's wild for. She'd be like, see the sea bass with mashed potato? What's in that? and they're always just like, you know, again, some like fucking 17-year-old with their first job, you know?
Yeah.
It's fish and potatoes. But what do you mean by mash? Exactly. You know,
But that's interesting because your sister's worked in service, yeah?
Yeah, and she's the worst of all.
Like, usually, if you've worked in any type of service industry, you have that empathy, which I think is important. That whenever you go to a restaurant, like, I hated waitering. I absolutely despised it. Definitely the worst job I've ever had. So whenever you see someone who is a waiter and maybe they do make a wee fuck up or something, you're like, this person's got enough shit going on. Like,
yeah.
You know? Because I get it.
Unless my sister's just a full Nazi with it. Like, I know how it's done right, so if you could just do the same, that'll be great.
The worst one was that I had 2 of the worst encounters. Well, one was pretty quick. It was the doll who, like, you know, she literally like clicked me down. That was where that High School Musical bit came from. She clicked me down, and I was like, "Hi,
You clicked me down."
I was like, "How are you?" And she goes, "My son's ice cream's far too cold." And I was like, "What is the solution here? Like, they don't teach you that and stuff, doing.
Yeah.
You know? You're like, what do you want me to do? Give me
I'd be
another
like,
bowl, put it in the
say
microwave?"
that again slowly. Say it again.
My son's ice cream's too cold.
I'm going to record it for you and play it back to you. See how that sounds.
Yeah. And when you simmer down, you look at how much of a mad bitch you are.
I'd have just held it in my mouth for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Back onto the plate. How is it now? It's like that old Chewing the Fat bit where the guy's like, oh, there's no head in that pint. And he just goes, I actually spat the Nordic in there by accident. Got hands it back and there's a big fat head on it.
And the other one was the guy that, you know, he came in by himself and we had 2 specials on. I was doing my first order in the restaurant, right? And the chefs, they were slagging me. They're like, oh, don't fuck us up, McCann. You know, this is your chance. Because the first 2 weeks, you're just literally clearing tables. This was my first order. Got my wee docket book, got my wee pen. Guy comes in, we're just doing specials in the afternoon, right? People don't usually tend to stray off, especially the older ones. So the guy comes in, right? I hope someone knows him that's listening to this. Fucking comes in, right? There's 2 specials. You get the fish special, you get the chicken special, right? He comes in, orders the fish special, but he goes, sorry, can I get that fish special? But instead of the white sauce, can I get tartar? Right? And I was like,
Tartar?
No problem. So fish special, tartar instead of white sauce. He goes, that'd be lovely. So then I go into the kitchen, right? They're like, oh, McCann, hope you haven't fucked this up and all that. I was like, no. He said, I'll tell you exactly what he said. He said he wants a fish special, but instead of white sauce, he wants tartar, right? The chefs muster up this fucking magnificent meal, right? I take it, bring it to his table, and the guy goes, no. Like, first of all, this guy's like 55, right? And he puts his hands up. No, this isn't what I've ordered at all. And I was like, you said fish special with tartar instead of white. And he goes, yes, but you poured it all over the fish. It loses all the flavour, you know? And he goes, I asked for it in a side. And I was like, you didn't. And you know you didn't, right? But I can't say that, right? So I just had to put on the friendly face of, I'm so sorry. We'll get that sorted for you immediately, sir, right? Go back to the kitchen. Kitchen's like, oh, he's fucked it up. What do you do? And I was like, he said that he asked for it on a side, but I would have said if he asked for it on a side, right? And then they take an gander out, and they're like, it's that. Don't worry. There's always a problem with him, right? So I go back out. I give him the fucking fish dish with the tartar on the side, right? First of all, this meal now went to waste, you know? Perfectly good meal, fucking went to waste because it was. They bring it back out, right? I give it to him. I apologize. I then go behind the bar, pour a pint for someone. I look over. This fucking heathen grabbed the side thing of tartar, poured it all over the fish. And I swear to God, I was like, yeah.
For a second there, I was siding with the old boy.
Why?
Because if you get like a white sauce, it would be warm, and that, you know, make more sense to pour it over the top. Tartar is basically mayonnaise.
Yeah.
So sense would tell me, do give it to him on the side.
Yeah.
But he's fucked himself by pouring it over anyway.
Piece of shit.
I am the one who pours.
Yeah.
I do the pouring around here.
I was manifesting a fishbone in that. He just choked in it.
Yeah. He might well be dead now, so...
Well,
you
happy
know,
days.
You know?
Enjoy that fish in heaven, Remy. It's not his name. It's just an old boy name.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Speaking of mad Scottish, play that clip of this fucking...
That's what parents and kids in Scotland were expecting to see when they paid $40 a head for an immersive Willie Wonka experience. So what did they get instead? This, a sparsely decorated warehouse with a sad, bouncy castle. There was no captivating entertainment, no paradise of sweet treats, as was advertised. One actor who was hired to work the event described it as, quote, where dreams go to die. Attendees were so furious that one person even called the police. The organizer of the event has offered full refunds.
What I love there is someone set up Billy Wonka word in fucking Scotland somewhere, and there's like one customer was so angry they phoned the police.
Sir, where are you at? I'm at Wonka.
Fucking Willy Wonka, my house.
Come with me.
No drop of chocolate in the whole fucking place, man. Oompa fucking 510.
It's just the back is like a full empty warehouse wall and like one fucking curtain down.
Blank, it's like an art gallery, blank wall, one poster of like fucking some Wonderland.
That's an immersive experience of a crack then.
I'm phoning the police, man. Fucking no sweeties at all. This is fucking extortion.
Oh fuck.
Billy Wonka.
That's so funny. I respect the grift.
The graft? The grift?
That was a grift.
A grift?
That was a grift.
But this is what everything's about now. Like, I've been to a few kid type things.
Yes. Famous elf story.
Elf story. No,
Fantastic.
I did say this about the elf experience. Phenomenal setup. Absolutely went above and beyond. They just happened to hire two lunatics to be elves, but that was great. But I've been to some things where I'm like, you know, like Halloween, you're like, pumpkin patch, and this one still has a Sainsbury's sticker on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Someone just had a field, and they were like, how do we charge people 50 quid to go and pick their own pumpkin? And they just have a field, and they have some like fucking crop that grows up, and they cut a little maze. And it's not a maze; it's a path through. Some corn or something, and then they're like, there's a giant field full of pumpkins, you want to fucking load it up yourself and cart it back down the field and pay me 50 quid?
Yeah.
Scandal.
I would gamble whoever put that together has never seen Willy Wonka, because did you see the star of the show, the unknown, they called him?
The guy behind the mirror?
The guy behind the mirror that was wearing like a terrifying mask.
Yeah.
And like Willy Wonka, who I think the guy's a comedian, so shout out to him. You know, he was just trying to fucking get a day job so he could do mics at night. And he's just like walking through this warehouse, and then they get to the point where there's like the mirror, and this behind a mask comes out and goes, woo! And all the kids are shiting themselves, like.
Yeah.
And you're just like, this is nothing to do with Willy Wonka at all.
No, just one scary guy.
Yeah.
I'm the ghost of Gene Wilder. The guy literally looked like, you know, like sometimes when Wes Borland from Limp Bizkit will put on like a spooky mask and just be like,
Looky.
Yeah. I did it all for Swiss. But it is someone just being like, people bring their kids down and shit to kill the afternoon.
Yeah.
40 ding. Bring them in.
It's a great idea if it had been an actual, immersive Wonka experience. That's a magical core memory for your child.
If they did like Wonka World at like Universal or something, it would be the best part of it.
This is Firefest for kids, is what this is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're like, buffet at the end. Buffet's just fucking Lunchables.
That one picnic table with a couple of plastic ciders, that was a sad sight in the Wonka factory. That was bad.
Just fucking, there's two stoners in a room, like, fucking picture the scene, man. Fucking Wonka World. Google fucking TV. Google midgets in Glasgow. Get us a squad of fucking midgets.
Oh, fuck.
So sad.
Yeah, this is great though.
It's just how well lit it was, like just full glass roof.
It is a funny reaction though. Shout out to the guy that phoned the police, because that's so funny.
There's Nick walk out.
When you feel like you're getting gypped so hard, you phone the police.
What the fuck's the unknown? Boo! Guy just waiting there the whole time.
The unknown now is an international celebrity.
Yeah. Yeah, people will be going to Halloween as the unknown.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Carrying a mirror around the limelight.
Yeah.
The unknown. 40 quid steep, like.
Yeah, I feel like that's not enough immersion for 40 quid.
No. Not at all.
It's so thrown together. Like, we could build a better Wonka world.
I don't think there's, and I know it's good work if you're an aspiring actor or whatever. But see that like get in character bullshit. I've seen it like at the folk park. I've seen it at the elf thing. I've seen it in numerous places where some guy's like studying drama and he's like, "Hey kids, today I'm fucking whatever," and his accent slips a wee bit. And you're like, "You're definitely just from here."
Yeah, I applied one time to be Mike Rice. Actually ended up getting the same job, which was a tour bus guy in London.
You did that?
Yeah, I applied for it, but I never got it.
I know shit.
Yeah, but Rice was out there doing it for a couple of months. The guy knew all these facts about London just offhand, because he just flat out in the bus tours.
I think the sense of direction be your biggest issue.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah. You'd be like, "Well, folks, if you look out on the right hand side," and you're looking Google Maps open. Oh, where are we? Where are we now? Where is this? Are we still in London? Are we still in London? Remember that time you were getting a lift to like Dungannon? And you had to ring me and be like, me and Keezy's, we're at the bus station."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Just come out to the house." Don't know how.
Yeah.
I can't get from the bus station to the house.
Yeah, I couldn't.
I was like, the 80,000 other times we've done it?
I think I could do it now though. I think
you could do it?
I think that ribbon got in my mind, and I was like, next time I was very focused on the journey from the bus station to your house. Yeah. I feel like now I could do it.
Good. That's good to know.
Just, if I'm ever stranded.
I can't wait to, if you got your driving test and your ma's like, "Go down and get milk," and you'd have Google Maps open and all
to get to the Spar.
To go to the Spar, which is like 100 meters away.
Did I tell you about the handling on the Spar?
What's that?
I don't know. Fuck, can I talk about this? Okay, well, a Spar in the country. I was in, right? Some guy was freaking the biscuit over the self-checkout tills. Some wild guy was like, "I'm not using that shit there, they fucking take my details." Because whenever you walk up to it, it has that wee thing where it's a wee video camera, so it shows you on the screen. He's like, no.
You can see yourself freaking out?
Yeah. He's like, nah. And he would not. He was like, "I refuse to." So they had to just serve him.
Fair play to him.
Yeah. What details though? You got 2 nutty crusts?
Yeah. Fucking big pharma are gonna know that I've been pounding the
Crossing it up?
pounding the gluten. I don't want this word to get back to my dietitian. Where did that happen to me recently? I had a borderline owl boy moment. Oh yeah, I went to a spa in the country as well, and they've taken away all the tills with humans,
Yeah.
and they just have a row of self-service. And I had a big lump of shite. I had like a fucking basket absolutely rammed. I'm carrying fucking crunchy nut cornflakes, and I go up there and I start fucking beeping it through. There's 3 staff who just stand there, and if you need help. So I'm like, dude, like I had about 40 items, like boop, doing it all. And then eventually I fucking went to do, or it was something wouldn't scan or something. And someone came over and they were like, do you need a fucking bag or something? But this is after me, there's been about 30 people have came and went while I'm still doing my own shopping.
Yeah.
And then eventually someone came over and said something, and I had my first owl boy moment. I was like, can I go on my break now? Been fucking working here all day.
That's great.
Can I go for a smoke break now since I put an absolute shift over here? Will you stand doing fuck all?
That's great.
How can it be? It's like,
It's gone to the dogs.
it's definitely quicker to have a person just go, doot, doot, doot.
Yeah,
doot, get
100%.
out.
Plus, you get the interaction,
Yeah.
You get an opportunity to socialize with another human being.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. Thanks, Sparma. Gone to the dogs.
Maureen sent me a reel the other day and she was like, you know what is the key to longevity in your life? Never mind your keto and your fucking cold baths and all.
What is it?
The accumulation of positive, connections with people.
I totally agree.
Yeah. So, me serving myself in this spa will have me dead at 40.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'll go down swinging with a banter.
Yeah. I wish I could have saw it. I wish I could have seen that. I wish I could have seen that.
And of course, you're talking to some fucking gimp of a 17-year-old. She's like, what?
Oh, you didn't even get like a
I was like,
a
by the
chuckle?
way, that's top class banter. You wouldn't know anything about that. That's grade A prime cut banter, okay? I'm a professional. I do this for money. You stupid bitch. Carry my crunchy nut to the boot here. I did get offered help at the shop the other day. We got
Too many bags?
She was like, John, we hand out with that? And I was like, fucking from you? No way. No way. 7 bags in each hand, box of beer.
You went full Andrew Tate. You're like, from a woman? No way.
Aye. And then I got out of the car and it was like the keys are in my pocket here. I just had to drop it on the wet ground and open the car.
Yeah.
That's when you need a fancy car where you just wave your foot under it and it opens.
That's the thing.
Yeah, like some high-end luxury cars, you just wave your foot onto the back bumper and the boot opens and all. You wouldn't believe it.
But how does that, what's that, like foot ID? How does that work?
It's just a sensor under it.
But then what if it's someone else's foot?
Well, you see, poor people don't know about this technology. Only the elites who don't need to steal.
This is the people that are drinking Wayne's blood. Have that.
Yeah. I couldn't possibly touch the back of my car and they just wave the foot under it.
That's fucked up. I don't like that.
You need a key.
Oh, well, there you
The
go.
key's in your pocket or something but you just, you fucking wave it under
I see.
and it opens.
Context.
Yeah, the keyless car is a pain in the hole because we've got that with the new with the second courtesy car that we have now. But when you don't have somewhere for the key, you lose it. Do you have keyless?
Yeah.
Just get in the car and it starts.
Yeah.
How often do you lose the keys?
Well, I have a wee hook
Oh, this guy,
where I put my keys.
absolute kid,
Oh, nice.
So
kid everywhere.
Nice.
Small rig, £80. To hang his keys on.
How many times have you lost your keys?
Well, in the courtesy car, every fucking time. Because you get in, you just set it there, and then you turn a corner, and the key disappears under the seat, and you're like, "Where the fuck's the key?" Get out of the car, walk away. It starts beeping. You're like, "I don't know where it is now."
That's DAS stuff. That's DAS back.
That's real DAS.
Losing the
back.
keys.
Yeah.
Causing a
At
handle
least
about
when
it.
it was in the fucking keyhole, like I knew where it, in the ignition, I knew where it was. Me just giving out to the same wee girl from the shop. See out there, useless. This wee girl just standing there. No one has a personality anymore either.
What, the youth?
Aye.
Yeah.
No one could even, like you're in customer service, fake it.
Yeah.
Don't be true to yourself and be a miserable bastard.
Yeah, there's not a lot of charm going
You
on
just stand it
in the Gen Zs.
in a bag.
Yeah. You know what you need when you go out? Like, say if you're going to a restaurant or something, you want a charming oil boy. That's what you want.
You're gay.
Or oil doll.
Oh yeah.
The oil doll is actually probably have the edge up in that.
Yeah.
You know, you get a Woody oil doll, seating your whole family. It's a great experience.
Yeah. Did I tell this the other week about Dutch Frank walking past the oil doll and her coat fell on the ground and he went, "Oh, sorry, it fell over. I just left that up for her." And she goes, "Here, my trousers are falling down too."
Dirty oil slut.
Yeah.
I love that. There should be more of that. Because they've got it in them. Like, she's got the dog in her.
Yeah.
You know.
You wonder, did she develop the dog later in life, or was she an absolute hornball when she was younger?
It's the evolution of dogs.
Because maybe that's the cheat code for middle-aged men looking to ride a lot. Skip right through that, you know, I've got work in the morning group of women. Go right to the lonely old horny dolls.
Well, yeah, all these grannies in Craigavon looking a bit fucked didn't come out of nowhere, like.
Yeah.
According to Pornhub.
According to Pornhub.
Have you ventured into the shorties yet?
I took a gander now that you mentioned it. Yeah. But you know, it has its issues. It is in a beta stage.
Yeah, that's
I was getting a lot of repeats. I was getting like nice. Seen that already? Seen it already. Ad? Fuck off. I'm not ready for ads.
It's too much. You know, there's going to be so many groups of men screaming at each other in forests because of these shorties. Like, you know, they're going to have to do that therapy. The no nut class. You know.
Boston's the best.
It is. It's not harming anybody, you know.
It's.
I don't think it makes you a worse person.
No, it's funny that, you know, with all the advancements in the world and all the problems going on in the world, Boston remains.
Boston stays true.
Boston is the only constant. It's the only thing you can rely on.
It's the only freedom.
Like Biden be Boston.
I don't know.
Do you see that clip of him, like, with the fucking ice cream? Like, we're gonna have ceasefire in Gaza Monday, 2:00.
Yeah, that was
And then he licks the ice cream. You're like, what is going on here?
Just let the old boy
Is
have the ice
Banksy
cream.
Is this like fucking Banksy writing scripts for politics here?
Yeah. Let the old boy have his ice cream.
He's melting down his hand. There's going to be a ceasefire on Monday, I think. Shits his pants.
There is nothing that truly shows him as the old boy that he is than a 99.
Yeah.
When you see that in his hand, you're like, oh, this is...
That's worse than the Bush fucking Watch This Drive, remember?
Oh, yeah.
You know, what was the speech he said before? We've eradicated the fucking Al Qaeda, blah, blah, blah. Watch this drive. Whoosh.
The best is him at the primary school, and they tell him the 9/11's just happened. And he's like, I couldn't get up and make a scene in front of those kids. So I just sat there and listened to their presentations.
Just finish the rest of the story. World Trade Center has been blown up. Sweet. And the pea fell off the plate and rolled onto the fridge. Yeah. With a great big splosh. Second tars down. Good. Just fucking goddamn nightmare. What about the guy setting himself on fire?
Oh, yeah.
We're ending on a high this week, guys. We'll talk about all the great...
Yeah, you think once you see all the stuff that Twitter has to offer that nothing will really, you know, make you feel uncomfortable. And you see that and you're like, oh my God. That was a lot. That was how I started my day.
Yeah, so if anyone didn't see it, there was a guy, his name was Aaron too, God rest him.
Yeah.
He went outside an Israeli embassy somewhere, and he's an active military guy. And it was a good ad for Yeti though. He had that Yeti flask full of fucking petrol or something poured it over
I
his
don't know
head.
if that is a good ad for Yeti.
Well, you could argue, you know, you could be like, this thing holds petrol,
Yeah.
and then you can wash it out and use it for Robinsons an hour later. But he poured it over his head and set himself on fire and was just like, free Palestine. And then very American for a guy to run up with a gun. Do you see that?
Yeah.
First guy runs up like, hey, don't be doing anything crazy now that you're on fire. And then someone put him out and then he died shortly after.
Yeah.
That's commitment, like.
Oh, yeah, it is.
That's commitment. And then in his little manifesto thing, he was like, this isn't even as extreme as what's going on over there.
It's pretty gangster.
Very gangster.
You got any more crack out of that?
No, I was thinking about it last night, and I was like, you know, everything's so mental at the minute that you'll see something as mental as that and be like, on to the next one.
Yeah.
You know?
I had that and then went to the sandwich co. Like,
Yeah.
I saw that and then I got a soup and a wrap.
Flaming hot Doritos.
It fucked up the frequency of my day.
Yeah, it's rough. Rough gear, man. Another crack, Tom. Wait, Willie Wonka, huh?
Oh, sorry.
Fucking man, sir.
Yeah.
Man.
What about Shane Gillis on SNL?
Oh, brilliant. Retribution. I love to see it.
Yeah. You got up in the middle of the night like it was fucking.
I was like, this is my Super Bowl.
This is my boy.
It was great. The fact he got his dad in too, that was just, I was like, that is fucking great. Like,
Yeah.
you guys don't think it's funny that I brought my dad here to make fun of him for being an assistant girls basketball coach? That was great. That was fantastic.
Big Phil just sitting there.
Yeah.
Ben Burb. He's got Biden vibes. That is mental.
No, he's far more shrewd than Biden.
No,
I
he's
felt like.
money joking.
You know, he's not going to go fishing and all.
Yeah. That is ludicrous. Like you're like, first of all, this scenario where I'm like, you know, getting to open for my favorite comedian.
Yeah.
You know, it is absolutely ludicrous in a historic venue. His family's there. His dad's like, have you ever been to Ben Burb?
Crazy.
Insane.
Like Phil Gillis, one of the best stories I heard in ages was him talking about boofing them sandwiches.
Yeah.
For airport
I
customs.
only taught him today that in American prison culture, boofing is putting things up your ass.
Yeah. Phil was boofing the sandwiches.
No, he was
right
eating
there.
them. He was eating them.
He couldn't have the sandwiches over. Which is like, I feel like that's something my dad would do too, is just be like, oh, I can't go to the other fucking side of the world and not have my nutty crust.
He brought the sandwiches.
Yeah, he fucking brought the sandwiches over, but he was like, at the start, I'm hearing him out. I'm like, that is wild. And by the end, I was like, no, you know what? Fucking.
But it was because he told you about this already, and then you're like, Phil, tell Colin about the sandwiches. and he goes, I have this rule when I'm driving that I only stop to piss or shit. And he said it so like fucking, I only stop for pissing and shitting or gas. And I keep these sandwiches and
And the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
he's like, everybody makes fun. God damn! Is that a test or what is that?
Too much fire in the cast.
Fire in the cast, bro. Is there a guy set himself on fire?
Anyhow, sandwiches. So,
Fire in the booth there.
yeah, he was like, he was telling the story. He goes, I don't know if he went with like a squad of boys or something, but they were all making fun of him.
They're like, Phil, what are you doing? I was just bringing sandwiches. Like, and he goes, but by the last day, all the guys were like, hey, Phil, you got any of those sandwiches left on you? You know, I came prepared.
Yeah.
But yeah, glorious moment. You love to see it.
You love to see
You
it.
love to see it.
Yeah, like I watched it and I was like, come on, Shane, give us a bit of fucking, you know. And I was like, get laid right into it there. But he was obviously going like, listen, no, I'm not gonna tread on any toes here.
Yeah.
So out of breath. I think a fire alarm went off in Clayton one time. I was mid fap.
Oh.
Yeah. See you next week, guys. I did that thing where I was, I'd booked it for to stay over for a gig or something.
Yeah.
And I was knackered. I think we'd maybe recorded or something. I was like, let me get in this hotel, quick nap. But the second your back hits a bed in a hotel,
Oh yeah, dicks out.
taking a hand in the corridor. 517.
Yeah, we had a wee tap just to get it working.
Yeah, give it a good couple of thumbs.
Yeah. It would be hilarious if it was timed perfectly, where you bust and immediately heard the alarm.
Oh, you'd have a heart attack?
Yeah, you might. You might transcend
Yeah, you'd think you were an X-Man.
if you. The stories of Boss Man.
Captain Bust?
What's a superpower? Captain Bust.
Don't know.
Yeah.
He busts and make noises.
Every time you bust, there's some sort of electrical interference.
Yeah, you can cut off. Yeah, you're like working for the U.S. military.
Yeah.
Captain Spaff, we need you to cut off the signals from Russia.
Folks, we seem to have lost transmission here at the Super Bowl. If you just give us a few minutes, we'll get right back to it.
Oh, I'm spent.
Yeah, that's his catchphrase.
He's back and he's spent. We were talking about sexy dreams in the car.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a sexy dream.
He was, I'll not bring up any names, can't remember them, but yeah.
Good.
He was coming right out of the archives with.
Yeah, it's like 2006.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like-
people I haven't seen since then.
Yeah, he's having full. But I love the full lead up to this story. You're like, oh, such and such, and used to do this with such and then whatever, and then I ran into them in like Australia or something,
Yeah.
and then it just took, and then I'm like, because it was a dream, the guys that were there just evaporated, and then 3 girls sucked my dick.
I taught myself had a lucid dream.
What a lucid dream!
I
You're
was
like, wee bit of storyline, right, boys? Disappear.
Get to it, get to it, get to it, get to it, get to it.
And then I told you the dream about like the sexy dream where I was just like in my own bed, in my own messy bedroom, with just some greased up. I don't even know who it was, but just a perfect greased up ass.
He described it as the perfect oiled up black ass.
I didn't say black.
Did you not?
No.
Oh,
Sorry,
sorry, that was-
you're this is your own fantasy now.
But it's so funny to have in your subconscious, like, because an ass is one thing, right?
Yeah.
But the fact that there was oil added to it, that's
Yeah. You're dreaming, man. It's a perfect scenario. You can have whatever you want. I didn't even see who it was. That seemed perfect.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't stop busting.
Yeah. Yeah, he just
Two
kinda
pumps,
did-
bust. Two
I
pumps.
pulled out, squirted, back in again, squirted,
Yeah, and that was
bang in.
no storyline like yours.
Yeah.
No rom-com. It's
Yeah, it shows a lot about us as men.
just me repetitively jizzing.
Even in a dream, I have to get to know them first, you know.
Right, boys. I've had enough time with this lady. Evaporate.
And same.
I'm just doing the same thing.
Yeah.
With the faceless corpse.
Yeah, you've somehow like figured out a real life sex doll. Where it's just an ass, just a floating ass.
Yeah. And there was no deviation in the storyline or scenario.
Yeah.
It was just repeated busting. I've boiled it right down to what.
Yeah, that's my robot fucking busting going on
That's
there.
a condensed version of what I like.
Yeah.
No messing about.
Yeah, so we both found out about each other that neither of us have had a wet dream.
Yeah, that's true.
You boys ever had a wet dream?
No.
No.
No. I think it's a thing of old, you know, when people are like, if you're going to wank, you're going to go blind. And boys are like, oh, I'm scared to pull one off here.
Then they bust in their sleep.
And then they bust in their sleep out of guilt. But, you know, like, as years go on, it's, you know, not as frowned upon.
Yeah.
No one's going to bed with a full tank.
I wonder what the sensation is like. You know, like
Wet.
do you know what's happened, or do you just wake up and you're covered in splooge?
I wonder you wake up and you're like post not clarity, but you're like, your fucking sheets are drenched, but you're just like, fuck it, man.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
Back
That'd
to
be
sleep.
terrible. I've never jizzed the bed. I've pushed the bed. Is that one time I was telling you about the Irish News, where I was working at the Irish News, and I would go out.
That wasn't that long ago.
No, it was long ago. I used to go out with my friends like while I was on placement, so I'd be in the next day at 9 bells, and I'd sit and stare at a few spreadsheets till 5:30. But like, I was always so conscious. I was like, I can't wake up dying. Like, I don't want to go in there visibly dying. So after every night out, I would get like a 2-liter bottle of Evian, and I'd go to the sink, fill it up, down it, fill it up, down it, go to the sink again, fill it up, down it, go to bed, piss myself, immediately get up, shower, go to work.
So you would just piss yourself routinely?
No, this is like a 1 or 2 time thing. But yeah, you sink 6 liters of Evian before bed, like it's gonna come out, like. You know what I mean? Crystal clear piss in the middle of the night.
I think I've had a couple of moments as an adult where, like, you know, we maybe have a pile of beers or whatever, you sleep in a wee bit, you're fucking dying, and in the dream you're like busting for a piss.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, finally get the piss, and you just like you've got like a teaspoon of piss out before you wake up and go, oh fuck.
My favorite
But there's boys who routinely have any amount of pints. They're like, I just shit and piss myself every time.
Hey, I have been in some states. I woke up on Forest. I've nearly punched my friend's dad in the dick when they're sleeping.
Yeah.
Never once have I ever shit myself while drinking.
Yeah,
that's a different thing.
I'd be done. Like,
That's a loose stool. You need to get that sorted.
yeah, there's boys. I see a photo there of some fella just like slumped over on a bench like after a night out, and they're just like, oh man, this is bad. And he just had a big brown shit like like through his jeans, big brown stain. You're like, man,
That's the worst wake up of all time. You wake up and there's a log in you.
But he, by the way, he shit himself on the night out. This isn't like asleep and then
he was drunk.
He's just fallen over sideways and went and just straight through the jeans.
Yeah, you gotta go sober after that.
What do you do?
I think if I shit myself, I'll go sober.
No one's gonna let you into the premises. No one's gonna get you in a taxi.
No. Nobody wants to be near you.
If you shit in the back, you only 50 quid. Who me?
My favorite sex dream that I ever heard of was my friend. I'll not give his name actually because he's in a happy relationship right now.
Tim.
But he don't know who he is. He had a dream one time. At the time, the boys were big into Halo 3.
Dolan?
No. Boys were big into Halo 3, and this was actually prime Nicki Minaj years. My friend had a dream where he had sex with Nicki Minaj on a Halo 3 map.
Specific,
but glorious.
That's a teen boy's dream.
Halo 3 map, riding all around you.
Dick out in front of you.
Signed up. Yeah, that'd be funny if the dream was a first-person shooter, but it's just your rock.
Yeah. There's a sketch for the live tour.
Yeah.
Goldeneye.
But you're just running after a bunch of grease.
Yeah.
So are you and Dave have similar fantasies? Dave's a fan of the oil too.
Yeah. Dave is like, if I got hit by a bus and I was in a coma and someone came in with big fucking honkers and just oiled them up in front of me, I'd come out of the coma.
Yeah.
He loves it.
Yeah, he loves baby oil.
If you just said to him, you just walked up to him and went, Dave, oily tits, he'd be like, oh, stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, fuck, why'd you say that to me for?
He gets like Ja Rule.
Yeah. Hello, Cool J.
Yeah, that's it, sorry. Speaking of which, did you hear the thing about Diddy and Meek Mill?
Did you think about Diddy? What's Diddy been doing?
Apparently, he's been fucking Meek Mill. And then Twitter, like, hip-hop Twitter has been going insane with this because they've been going back and forth on all the videos of them. And there is a video on Diddy's story of Meek Mill in his pool, his mansion. And he, like, calls him daddy, but, like, very passing. But now everyone's like, the signs were there all along.
Okay.
And
what's the bit? Is it because it's gay activity?
What?
Is that what people are cracking up about?
Yeah, well, Diddy's already been done for like a number of like insane crimes right now. Like he's done like, but amongst all this, they find that what's getting the most attention, which is mad, is the fact that he was bucking Meek Mill. Like that's just gay stuff, man. We're beyond that.
Yeah.
But
it's weird.
What age was he?
Oh, there you go.
Because I heard that that was he not like banging Usher when Usher was a boy? But then
I heard this too.
What age are they?
Usher?
Yeah, like Usher and
Usher's in his mid-40s.
And what age is Diddy's? Listen,
Bad Boys for Life.
Listen, two rap moguls want to fuck each other in the butt.
I agree.
What's wrong?
I agree.
I don't really know what P Diddy does, really.
He's a bad boy.
Oh, of course.
But he's like, it's like not marketable bad, It's like Bad Boys for Life was like, yeah, we're out here.
Maybe it's like a Savile scenario where he's like, I told you I was a bad boy for life.
If P Diddy was the Jimmy Savile of the hip hop community, that'd be a huge story. You know he's not at any of these mad parties. Kanye West.
That's true.
He's a clear name. Well, he's just out in the open with his badness.
Yeah. Beautiful big titty,
Still can't say it.
Beautiful big titty.
Beautiful big titty, but nigga woman doesn't fall at this guy, Kanye's woman, her wardrobe as of late has been.
Oh yeah.
She's
2 belts and a sticker.
Spud sack spec.
Yeah. Just tie a t-shirt around your fucking giant tits.
Yeah.
Dave would love that.
Dave would be all over
big
that.
Big oily tits.
Yeah.
Kanye's funny, man. I like him.
Yeah.
You're like, yo, Kanye, what's your favorite snack? And he's like, pussy.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy. Like, what was that when we used to being interviewed about someone? He goes, if he talked to me, I'll talk to him. And he's like, I don't know what that means. I was just trying to be funny.
Yeah.
Cool guy.
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah, he was in that Drink Champs interview where he's like all hyped up And he's like, don't fucking talk about me. Let me say it calmly. Don't fucking talk about me.
Yeah.
Guys, yeah.
Guy's out of his mind.
Yeah, he truly is.
It's great.
Also, the concerts he's doing right now, where this might be the future of concerts, where, you know, people just want the Instagram story. So instead of him actually doing a performance, he just plays the music in the full arena, walks about, just goes, you know? That might be it.
That's what DJs do.
Yeah, but
we're going to see Calvin Harris. Guys, the fucking thing's not even plugged in.
Calvin Harris is some show, though.
Yeah.
I've been.
Yeah.
In the park.
He's had a glow up.
He has.
He was an absolute fucking just haggis muncher before.
Yeah.
And then he's got them teeth and hairs done.
Yeah.
I'm still fucking sexy. Like that. You know?
Love to see it. Love to see a man glow up.
Yeah.
Especially in their 30s. It's hard to do.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Yeah. Helps be multi-millionaire.
That's true.
That's true.
If it's all you have to worry about,
That's what I'm waiting on.
it's not bad.
You're not ugly, you're just poor.
Yeah. That's it.
I'm getting a BBL.
Would you get one just for the laugh?
That's the whole... Yeah, can you donate it to me?
I mean, I got a bit of skin that I could donate you.
Ask for days.
Yeah.
What about, was there was a bit of scandal going around that Kate Middleton hasn't been seen publicly for like 3 months, and people were like, takes 3 months to recover from a BBL?
Oh, so she probably got really in her own head about Peppa at the wedding, because she kind of stole the show, didn't she?
Yeah, but that was all people just, you know, it's all about context, you know. You see someone with any ass at all at a royal wedding, you'd be like, God damn. Whatever.
Yeah.
Pop into town here, see 10 horses better than that.
You could, yeah.
You know, but it's just because it was a royal wedding.
Yeah.
But it would be funny if Middleton came out with a just fucking bounder out of nowhere.
Yeah.
What have you been doing, Kit? Squats? William's standing there. He's all fucking...
Let her do it.
He's got to be cooler all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Shave that fluff off his head.
Well, yeah, it would. You know,
It's got diamond earring.
Your ego as a man would go up if the woman got a BBL. You know, you'd be like,
Yeah, you just
walking about town with it,
Yeah.
taking it for a walk. Taking that royal bunda for a walk about town. I thought I was going to go way darker when you were like, she hasn't been seen in 3 months. People are starting to talk. You know, I thought it was like, she's dead and they've like recovered her as a reptile or something. But it's just, she's getting ass work done.
Yeah.
Play.
Yeah, maybe she's getting that reptilian upgrade. What them royals are like.
Is that some other shit though too, where it's like, people think Charles is dead?
Who said that?
Were you not talking about this last night? in Lab Race?
Connor Key said it?
I think.
Yeah. Been dead for years. Someone said he's like, every image of him's AI, and you're like, well then fix the fingers. If you can give it any instructions, make him look better.
But then people would talk. If he lost 10 fingers, people would know.
Yeah.
You know.
Maybe I'm getting a finger reduction.
You'd have to
take the fat out of my fingers, put it in your ass.
That could be a BBL. Charles's fingers.
Whatever's making Charles's fingers fat, can I take it from my cock? Is what I'd like to know.
Yeah, he's got girthy ass fingers, like.
It does.
They're pumped up. They're like balloon animals.
Some sort of fluid, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's probably got a condition.
Yeah.
He could be dead. I don't know. Everyone's dying. Richard Lewis, he's dead.
R.I.P.
This is we'll do it like the Oscars. Richard Lewis, famous appearances on Curb Enthusiasm, fantastic, amazing chemistry with Larry David.
Time of the show.
Shout out to one of the Harry Bikers passed today. Sad times. Dave, I believe. Sad times. Love the Harry Biker because they'd make shite, you know.
Yeah.
Today we're making fucking sausage rolls. You know, there's a half-hour show about them making sausage rolls.
Yeah, it's great.
Do you like fucking jam on toast, yeah? Just make basic shit.
That was a touching eulogy.
Thank you. Comes from a great place. It is sad when someone dies. You go, I actually watched more of that than I thought I did.
Yeah.
You know, big part of my culinary journey.
Yeah.
The Harry Bikers.
Did you watch a lot of Harry Bikers?
I've seen it a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Folks, it's been a pleasure talking to you on the final episode of the Bob Scott podcast before we go to
49 was a good run.
prison. Thanks for all.
Do you want to sign off with a nice thought for the week? A nice piece of information you'd like to depart the people with?
Do you have a
Piece
nice
of life advice?
do you have a nice piece?
No,
of
I
life
just
advice?
want to. I feel like it just shows layers of you. You know, the hairy bikers and then.
What have I read this week?
Maybe something from the Rooster.
I heard a reassuring thing about bringing up children. Do you know that guy, Professor Galloway?
No.
The bald guy with the glasses. Seen him knocking about? You know, he goes. You know, if you're a father of children, he goes, it's perfectly normal between the ages of 1 and 4 that you find it quite cumbersome. Is that a word? And boring. And I went, geez, thank God you said that. And then he goes, but then 4 to 14 is the golden decade. Make the most of it. So I'm taking Eddie to Thailand.
For his what birthday?
5th.
5th?
Couple of pull-offs for the big man. Happy birthday. What am I talking about? Right, see you next week anyway.
Good luck, folks.
Shout out to Harry Bikers. And Diddy.
Best luck with that to yourselves.
Free Diddy. Free the Deadster.
Meek, boys.
Oh my days.